featherweight like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. Can't touch the bottom, sit into a tumble.
You know, I considered myself a pretty seasoned traveler. That was until I felt my chest tighten a little bit flying into Los Angeles. Especially coming from a place like Dublin, it makes my country's capital look like a street corner. As for that tightness in my chest, it was a pretty good sign that I was doing something that practically exiled me from my comfort zone.
Welcome aboard the Metro D-Line. This train's final destination is Union Station in downtown LA.
As soon as I begun my travels north of California, the noise of the city began to die down, and all that was left was the noise in my head. Giving me just about every excuse in the book to not do what I'm about to do. But that ship sailed a long time ago. And if there's anything I've picked up from my time backpacking alone, it's knowing when to stretch your comfort levels past the blaring face of easier options. And that's where the most growth has taken place in my life, at least. We have just landed in Bakersfield, California, and we've got about an hour to wait before our next train. So,
I stepped out from the dark today.
how I came to discover this whole backpacking thing was, I would dare say, uncommon. In one sense, it planted a seed,
I kept trying to be the brave.
one that I've cared enough about to keep watering,
Time to be afraid.
especially during a time in my life I was without a purpose,
You were firing shots in the
a purpose to
dark.
grow towards.
We've made it to Mercedes.
Less than bewildered by love.
We've made it to Mercedes.
Felt the blood run
We've made it to
from
Mercedes
your heart.
after 6 hours.
On the other hand, I still catch myself wondering what I'm even growing by doing this. And why. This is the checkpoint of our journey to Yosemite. My eyes are falling out of my head, if you can't tell. So, tomorrow's gonna be really fun. See you then. Having waffles in a quiet motel breakfast room at the crack of dawn wasn't something I expected to appreciate more than I did. The simple things fill a big gap when all you've been seeing were highway roads and train tracks.
Thanks very much.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home.
As I was inching closer to the valleys, that noise in my head began to shrink in the presence of what I came all this way to see, first and foremost.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
The call I made home acted like the pinch I needed to realize that I was really here and really doing this.
I was looking to belong when I'd already known that you would be there when the rains are gone.
I have come to live alongside the fact that resistance will meet you at just about every turn of the path you choose. Especially the ones you feel like you're meant for, or think you have an advantage in. But no matter what it takes, I'm going to keep choosing this. For now.
Country lanes and coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new. Watch the sky fade into the night. With you, my arms, nothing can go wrong. We'll fall asleep on a starlit beach, just us two, somewhere new. Somewhere new.
I've never been that good at talking to the camera, but
With each upload, I hope to get better, because I'd like to share my raw experiences on this journey, you know, the good and the bad. And I feel like the best way that I can do that authentically is to speak in real time to the camera. So here I am doing exactly that. Maybe not as well as I could be, but trial and error. I'll get better. This is only the beginning. So, thank you for sticking around. We're going for that. Off we go. Everything that came after Yosemite felt like breathing room. Space to process everything I'd learned in the first leg of the trip. Breaking through that initial resistance allowed me to hear myself a little clearer. And that clarity was exactly what I needed to keep moving forward.
Running low on the borderlines, and you tell me that you're doing fine. Morning color lights.
Hiking the final stretch of this journey, cutting close to sundown, it was only at this moment that my why began to make sense. Beneath all the noise that had followed me here, now fading to black.
I know a place where the sun shines.
Do you know how many miles are left to the falls?
Not miles. It's
I'll take you there. I'll take you there.
We're drawing pretty close.
Coloring outside the lines, and you tell me you're just passing by, drowning in your reasons why. Talk is cheap, but we're wasting time. So hold to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there.
There wasn't a eureka, or even a mild surprise at best. It was nothing. Which is exactly what I wanted to hear.
Running low on the borderlines. Talk is cheap and we're wasting time.